Today we are terrorizing Mythic with some of the best dragons of Standard, and I have to say, the games went off the rails completely. And if you think that I mean what you see in the background, well, let me tell you, this is the boring part because I didn't want to spoil how this game ended. All I will say is that it might blow your mind. Okay, this one is literally unplayable. Let's go. Let's mulligan a little bit. Okay, let's do it like this. We don't have red mana, but we should find it. You know, 2 cards out of 4 for 3 mana is decent. Like, it's a solid ratio. Okay, we have basics against Demolition Field, so they will make some tokens. We can sweep all of them later, so contrary to most of the decks, this one is not scary. You know what? I think we go for it now. 1 card is good enough for now. And we really, really want to ramp. Let's go for the red. And then we can Stomping Ground for Dracosaur on the next turn, and then follow up with Assault, sweep the whole board, potentially kill a giant. I don't think we will. I think it will be at 6 loyalty back then, but, you know, we have some place. Innocence, sure. Oh, they will start doing cards. That's the rough part. That is the rough part. And probably swing face. Yep. I think we do it. Let's do it. Do it. And this guy's first strike, so very hard to answer. Of course, I would assume that if our opponent plays this type of deck, they absolutely must be playing a lot of removal to survive. Probably a 42, it pairs with Ajani perfectly. But we'll see. If Dracosaur can survive, that would be nice, but I don't really count on it. Yep, as expected. But the map tokens are nice. It's also Planeswalkers, right? So this will be a true loyalty. That is a weird word. Ultimate is something they can use, so we need to be aware of it. We could Drakuseth. But I don't think it's the good play. We just need this. This is solid damage. It really, like, you know, clears the whole situation, so they need to start from scratch. And it's also enchantment, so there is a chance they will spend the turn answering it. However, it will be get lost, so very cheap. They will definitely make a token, draw 2 cards. This, like the talent and innocence engine, most of the decks cannot keep up with this forever because it's just too many cards. They can draw between, you know, 3 to 7 even cards a turn. Jason standard, so it's a little bit less popular. How much mana? 2, so the cheap version, unfortunately. Those tokens aren't the biggest deal, but of course we would prefer to keep them. And with 3 cards a turn, it might be a little bit of a problem. Innocence, sure. We should, but how do we do it? I think we need Drakuseth. So we need to Smuggler Surprise, and we could pay 1 for Hexproof. And I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. Well, guys, our dragon needs to do a lot. I mean a lot of work. And hopefully it will. Yep. Enjoy your 3 cards per turn. Our opponent just cannot find enough targets for spending all those cards. Freaking wild, bro. Ooh. If I play this, they will sweep the board. Otherwise, what are we even doing? We can attack Ajani and burn all the small creatures, I guess. Alright, not what I wanted to do, but it is what it is. It basically gives us what? Like 2 extra damage or something. I wonder if they go for the token. Nope. Swing all? I don't need to do it now, but I will. But I absolutely will. They don't have enough mana for a sweeper, so that's kinda it. So let's see. Drakuseth, you need to hit face, bro. You need to hit face so hard. And do use the map token. I'm not even trying. I just want to go into attack phase. Okay, so 4, 3, 3. That's a freaking sweep. So we completely cleared the whole board with this play. This is actually so good. It solved every problem we had this game. But we still need to find a way. You know what, this scales. We could get more cards than this. So for now, let's embrace a paradox. And let's make sure that we get as many lands from the top as we can. Or good cards. Dracosaur is a good card. But it will never survive. And drawing lands here from the map is kinda nice, so we're going good. However, this is the card we want, so they will Demolition Field right now. We still have at least one mountain in the deck. So yeah, they should Demolition Field absolutely to prevent this draw. This is exactly what we tried to get. But they also need to sweep or kill Drakuseth. Sweeper costs 4 mana probably, or 3 if they have split up. Okay, so get lost. And now they should just Demolition Field and probably pass the turn. They really want to make a token so they can draw, you know, 4 cards. But I think they want to shuffle more. Man, we actually got no way, man. No freaking way. So we go 6, right? 3, 6. This is pretty good. We also play land from the ones we draw, and we put 1 land, so 2 cards will be gone. I hope we don't need to discard. I wonder what the play is. Did they miss the Demolition Field one? Maybe. Wait, we could just drop some. Do we go Dracosaur here? It's not too bad. Let's go. We can go Cascade, which means we can also activate the map. Let's see if they remove in response or we get an extra draw potentially. I guess we have to discard it, so it wasn't as great, but we can save life on the vents. So still something. And with those mines over into Matter, we definitely won't run out of cards for the time being. The problem is that everything will just die forever, because they have pretty much unlimited cards, so we need to, I guess, surprise them at the end step and kill in 1 turn. I think this is what we have to do. By the way, they can use Elspeth to create flyers for our combat phase, but Drakuseth kills the token, so maybe it won't be such a big problem. On another note, our opponent is drawing 5 cards every time they make a token. So they can mill very quickly at some point. Okay, down to 7. How do you work exactly? Discards and draw, so it doesn't reshuffle. That means that we can try to mill them with this. No way, man. No way. We have Fish of Doom, so we are already winning, basically. They can use this encampment, but we have Aetherize. We need more mana. We need to Smuggler Surprise, but how do we kill, guys? How do we actually kill? We have good hand. Drakuseth into Ureni. That's the play. So we need to draw more. We Cascade. Ill-timed Explosion. Okay. I guess it works. Okay, this is the card we wanted. We don't need to discard, but it's probably good. I'm sorry, Fish. You know you were great. You are the greatest fish ever. I will keep the Dragon Mage. Because this sweeps the board, we have the priority on a creature, and... Oh, but they have 28. A little bit high. And we chill. This will be such a puzzle. Our opponent has pretty much infinite cards, and they will never stop. They have all the answers that they have in the deck. They have already them in the hand. So this will be a really hard, you know, puzzle to solve, basically. And our opponent sees our main play, so he can always prepare for it. Soldier, sure. Wait, this has protection from white. Fun fact. I would expect some sweepers too. Maybe milling is our way to win? This needs to deal combat damage, it's not when it attacks. Alright, here's the Fountain Port, it will be a problem. Odger. We have this one, Aetherize, and we can probably draw more. We can use Ureni to sweep the whole board. So we have a lot of options. We actually have tons of options. And we also have Cascade on every instant and sorcery. And they are wasting cards like crazy. 3 cards burned. You know, still they have perfect 7 cards, but they're wasting a lot of value. Like, those are decent cards that can make a difference. So I think we just play this. How many lands do we have? 4, 5, 10. So we deal 10 damage. That might not be enough. That might actually not be enough. She doesn't have ultimate, which is a good thing. Either we get more damage or land. Both cases are good. Good. Let's go. So, we definitely swing here. I think we're getting really close to a kill. I'm not sure how we do it, but we're close. So this will be what? 3, 6. So this is for... We have exactly 10 mana, which is Smuggler, Surprise, and Aetherize. But we cannot hexproof them. If we play Ureni here, our opponent might plus kill this somehow and potentially kill us with 8 damage. So I'm not super happy about this play. Or just play this, kill the tokens, and then what? And hope they cannot remove this? That seems like a bad plan. I think this is the best one because it gives us the best flexibility. With Smuggler, Surprise, and Aetherize, we can try to win on the next turn. We cannot really be killed. As long as we have those 2 cards, we can answer everything. So, let's see. Okay. Really? So this will be Aetherize. They see the Smuggler, Surprise. That's so bad, man. That's so bad. They know everything. Oh, our opponent is playing around stuff. But it might not help, because we can kill this. So all the tokens, absolutely gone, instantly. However, our opponent is trying to play very patiently. Oh, I forgot about this. Sure, I'll take more mana. This is meaningful. I think we still have 1 basic, I'm not sure. Maybe it will whiff. I originally had 2 basics of each type. Okay, but we don't. But it's fine. Still, better that it's not in the deck. So right now we kill all the tokens, and we can kill this with Ureni when it drops. But we cannot hexproof, which is kind of big deal. We deal 21 damage. Which is exactly 1 not enough. Oh boy, how do we do it? How do we do it, man? I think we need to live with this. It's very important how our opponent taps the mana. This mana is all that is saving them from absolute demise. So we could already drop the thing. Kill all the blockers, but opponent is absolutely prepared for it. If we drop this, we don't have too much. What a game. We could mind into matter. 7, and we have 2 mana. You know what we have to do, I feel? We need more mana. We actually don't have enough. Like, we cannot make any play right now. Which sounds funny, because we're at like 11 or 12, but we actually are short on mana on every play we want to make. We can hit Aetherize, in which case we will survive whole new turn and basically bounce them to 0 again. This is super expensive, like this is 6 mana, they cannot afford to replay it. 3 lands, okay, that's one way to draw. That's one way to draw, and let's get as much mana on this turn as we can. I don't think our opponent realizes how it works. They had mana for the fish. Yeah, that's how you do it. Exactly. All right. Yep, that's fine. We have a lot of lands. Let's see what they draw. Man, this would be so close. Like, we can block this and kill all the tokens. I want to get them to play one more spell, thinking that this is a win. Oh, they didn't go for it. I think we have this 7 mana. Do we get this? We will have one spare, this one. Everything else is highlighted. So we go for this. Yep. Because we have one big play like this, and we want to kill opponent with this one already. I'm not sure if that will be good enough, but maybe. And we cannot mill them yet too. So those will be the creatures. Kinda good ones. Ooh, we cannot block. That's okay, that's a little bit important. So we can go as many as we want, I guess. We should count the lands. 4, 6, 11, 13. So we can have 5 tokens. That was a little bit closer. This is a kill on all of them. And we can block one of the tokens. So we'll go to 2. Okay, so they bounce and protect it. The problem is that it will be back for blocks. So that's another problem. Do we just go to 1? Yeah, we go to 1. 1 is all we need. Man, this will be close. They have 1 chorus mana, but the blink is very good. Oh, they have a land too. But we have hexproof on everything. Card cake, which means more life gain. But not on the first turn. They need to still find mana to sacrifice. So maybe we can just get the kill done. Okay, now they sacrifice this. The blink goes back. It will have the counter too. And they cannot make more tokens on this turn. Man, we can deal 21 damage, but I'm not sure how we deal the rest. We could hit another Smuggler surprise and try to protect our creatures. Maybe that's the play. Okay, finally. So, everything is going back. This doesn't have flying, so that's something. Okay, that was massive discard, and this was a really big whiff. So, what can we get here? We could get Ureni. If we get Ureni, what happens? We sweep, sweep everything. I think we should play it, but I don't know what exactly we are trying to search and how much mana we need after it. Oh, I know, Aetherize. We just need Aetherize. So we're drawing all the mana except for 7. We go for 7. We could even hit a creature with this. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. We got it, as we expected. We can get Dragon Mage, because it's 7-drop. Yes. What a game. What a freaking game, man. Yep. So we attack like this. We can kill those two, deal potentially 4 damage here. Wait, no, 4 damage goes here. So this is 21 and we sweep this. We have Aetherize and we hope to kill on the next turn somehow. Okay, I think that's the play. Let's go. This is the first target and up to 2 different targets. Because the first trigger deals 4 damage, the second trigger deals 2 times 3 damage. So of course we hit. If not the life gain, they would already be dead after this attack. And we need to survive one more. We need to survive one more. Bro, what a nail biter. This authority is actually such a pain. Because normally we could, just get extra blockers every time. But we have this one. This dude can block Ojer. I fear the sweeper here. Because if they sweep, we need to start the whole Smuggler surprise chain again. 22 cards. We have 17. We drew more than opponent with Quadra, Innocence and Talents. Okay, after a short rope, our opponent is back for the kill. Oh, maybe they just think that they are going for it. Of course, this technically is a kill, but not exactly. Yep, just a casual 12 token deck. Yep. Up to 12 cards. Let's go, guys. Man, we might actually be 2 mana short, because with this we could win through a sweeper, but we are 2 mana short. So that's why I was tanking so much with Mind into Matter. But we still needed to hit this card. Without it, we would be dead. So it was worthwhile to just get extra cards to make sure that at least we have display. And right now, our opponent needs to somehow kill 3 different dragons. So let's see. But they have the fish. The fish is the problem. Biza? Oh man, they actually... They are dead. They are dead. They cannot win. Like, they can go to 8 life, but for our dragons, that's not even close. Bro, I think we won. Also, they cannot target Ureni with Elspeth because of protection from white. And this is a white permanent. You know what they can try to do? They can give flying to everything with 0. Oh, that's maybe how they want to do it. But if we draw the right thing... Yeah, I think this is what they will try to do. They will just give flying, because Elspeth has very different ability than the usual. It also works on opponent's turn instead of until end of the turn. It's before your next turn. But I mean, we can instantly deal 4 damage to the face, so our opponent will be at 1. And at this point, I want to get something that gives haste. You know what? Maybe we will. Maybe we will. Because there's this Dragon Orb, and it would be really good here. Okay, we definitely play this. What is the play? Let's go with this and see what we get. We need cards. Those are pretty big dragons. So, do we just play Ureni? Wait, how many lands we have? 3, 6, 9, 12, 16. That means 8 token. We won! This was one of the game plans. I considered that maybe it will work and we might win through the flying. But I wasn't sure. I didn't count how many we have. We keep, of course, the one that can attack, and well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here you go. We are murdering the whole freaking board. Look at this play. So, Ureni enters, destroys everything with 16 damage divided as we want, and now we can swing all for the sweet dragon victory. And we burn everything with the flame as we should, because this is a dragon deck. We also have Indestructible on everything, but it just doesn't matter. What a freaking game, man. I cannot believe we won for it. This was super close. This is an actual ramp, so I think we go for it. We go for 0. This way we can get this, and you might say, but Sloth, you have no land in the hand for the next turn, so you're not really ramping. Well, we can use Smuggler Surprise, and we have 5 top cards to hit a land. And we absolutely will. I mean, we play quite a lot of lands, and in 5 cards, probably we will have 2 lands at least. Here it is. Oh, that makes it easier. So we can make this decision at the end step. Let's see. Is our opponent like also playing some form of Smuggler Surprise? They're not even paying life, so we're both kinda ramping into something. Okay. I think this is okay. 4 damage, so we could Aetherize, but it's basically 4 mana gain for life. I don't think it's worthwhile. Let's keep hitting stuff for the next turn. Definitely this, so we don't take the damage. Do we take the tap land? Next turn is what? I think it's tap land. Because we can go for the assault potentially. Hellkite alone will not kill us, so we can play the land, Aetherize when they play it for the full cost, and then we have 2 lands that can be played normally. If we could beat the Hellkites, which are really hard to remove normally. Here's the Baloth, sure. I mean, it can die to the assault, so that's something. I think we need to take this damage. And this will get sketchy. We don't have much time. We actually do not have much time. So we could sweep the board here and start making dragons from the next turn. So if they cannot kill us with 1 turn, I think this is good enough. Let's go, let's go. We have 1 exactly for situations like this. Just to make sure that our lands can create creatures over the course of the game. So that should be a sweep. Nova Hellkite is 4 damage for full tap pretty much. So we will be at 9. And those dragons have flying. Very important stuff, and of course we can Aetherize. Okay, I'm super happy. This is what we hoped for. Verso damage, and hopefully we'll survive. So now, let's get some stuff for free. We could try to fish for Dracosaur, but it is risky. So I don't think we will. We could actually get a land and make another 4/4, but I would prefer to have Aetherize just to make sure that, you know, bad things won't happen. This is not too bad. We could also protect it. You know what? This should be good enough. So we can protect. We use all the modes except the one we usually want to use. But this should be good enough. That means we don't lose a creature. It's also indestructible, so it can block very easy, but we still draw the next cards. Oh boy, oh boy, those are the cards. Let's freaking go. Oh, I'm so happy with this play. It turned out to be the perfect one. We are very close, because if they play in the second Hellkite, suddenly we are at 5 and they can try to burn us. Yeah, that's the correct decision. Go face, that's the place. The number goes down and, you know, all those type of things. You get another. And I mean, we can play Ureni and sweep, that's the word, Sloth. Sweep the whole board, so let's freaking go. We have a lot of lands. So, I mean, our opponent needs to burn the rest 6 damage with 1 card and 1 card from the top. And we won! Our dragons are unbeatable. I wanted to say dinosaurs, but they are dragons, of course. Our opponent will be playing some archaics. Oh, that's cool. We have to respect some creativity. It still exists. Let's go this, and let's go for the shared roots. I should probably read what the card does at some point, but it's too early. We'll do it in the future. Okay, what do you do? Of course, converge each color so that they can get the counters. Whenever you cast a creature spell, that creature enters with X additional counters. Oh! Oh, that's freaking wild. Well, our opponent is not for a lucky turn here, because fortunately for us, we have huge creatures. So we don't care as much. 6-drop, not a problem for us. But this is kinda neat. Like, this immediately activates itself with the lifelink, and you can draw cards Warden. So they have a lot of scaling. Honestly, that's super cool. Do we go for the Dracosaur and get some freebies? I think so. We might get the treasure, land, stuff. Let's go. What's the worst that can happen against black deck with a lot of black mana? Definitely nothing will die on this turn. Okay, you know what? I'll take it. I will actually take it. But you can see that the scaling is very strong so far. So we better draw something that isn't 2 lands from the top. Oh boy. So we are going the hard way, huh? We are going the hard way. I will pay. What do we do here? We could Smuggler Surprise, but then what? Man, this is rough. We could try to hit the big spell. But what if we miss? We could get a land. Sorry, bro. This is big, because this board will outscale our 8-drops very easy. This is why you don't see 8-drops in Standard anymore, because every 1, 2, and 3-drop does it better. So what can we do? Either we gamble, which is good for us, or we just draw a lot of cards. 4-drop. Can we hit something that is good? No, we have permanents for 5 and 6. We cannot redraw. I think this is the only play that makes sense. Yeah, sorry, bro. I really need to tank on this one. And we have to go for this. Let's go. Okay, 6-drop! That's what we wanted. You know what? We don't need ramp. Like, land is the same but better. Man, that was a risky play, but I think we did the right thing in the end. And we chill, so we get all the value potential of mind into matter. Warden. This is fine because it scales slowly. We just need time, because our creatures will be really good if we can freaking play them. Yep, a 3-3 already. Some Dragon Mage. 5 mana. We can hit Dracosaur with this. Let's freaking go! Mind into matter. Dracosaur, Dracosaur. Alright, I'll take it. You know, worst case, we still get a lot of cards, we get lands, so we still get ahead. Just not as much as we wanted. Oh man, Aetherize will hit so hard here. The Revenant. I like this deck, this is really cool. Outside of, you know, Space Dragon, it's all creatures that really benefit from scaling with the stats. And very cool one, very cool one. We just need to find a creature, man. So we can Smuggler Surprise it. This is tapped. We could get more mana. This is tapped, so okay, we cannot use it. We could also discard something. We have to. Like, you can see that without sweepers, you will just usually die. Every game. And Ill-Timed Explosion has perfect targets, because sometimes when you play this card, you just don't have big enough things to discard to kill those huge creatures that are pumped with the counters. But our deck does not have any trouble with it. So now we might start dropping Ureni. Our opponent is at 11. Here's the cottage. And they cannot attack with it. Okay, so this is a 3-3. Let's go. Ureni, show the might of a true freaking dragon. This is 11 damage. That's a good hit. That's a good hit. And I guess sure. No. Protection spell. Protection spell. This is all we need. Protection from white, from black, and also hexproof potentially, and indestructible. Okay. Let's go. And they have probably second one, which they can use Converge from this card. This is like their scaling way to make other creatures bigger, better, and stronger. Mossa. Oh, that's so cool. So this would be pretty huge. Is it 5-4? Yeah, it is 5-4. Oh man. Of course they get the token. I think we are obligated to say nice to this. This is such a cool deck. Okay, so we could try to just make full Smuggler Surprise. If we attack, they have to block, which is kinda huge. Oh no. Guys, we don't need to talk about it. We do not need to talk about it. Jokes aside, it doesn't matter, because we have Aetherize, so it's even better that if they think counterattack does something, they will go all in, tap the cottage, and go from there. And of course we have still Smuggler Surprise. We can find two creatures and put them in the battlefield and make indestructible. But let's see. Oh, go for it. Go for it. Nobody expects A wild Aetherize. What do you do? From your graveyard, put a lifelink. Okay, that's a cool one. I didn't see this card even since it was printed. So yep. Well, this is just 6 damage. That means we can go for the thing. Let's go. That will be a surprise of your life. Or not. Or it won't. Or it absolutely won't. That was a little bit not what I expected, but it's just working fine. We can always protect ourselves, so don't you worry. They should probably take a flyer. Wait, they have 15! It was lifelink! Alright. Let's do it the hard way. Bro, at some point we'll hit. So we swing for 10, because our opponent cannot survive the next turn, really. And if we are feeling really risky, we can go for Smuggler Surprise again. Let's see what we get. Oh, they're going for it. They think it's lethal. They think they have us. And to be fair, most of the decks would absolutely get domed by this. But not us. Yep, you can exile, so they will get the food token. And the life gain. And well, that's why we have this card. Oh man, that's brutal. That's so brutal. Swing. I appreciate it, man. Our opponent was super cool. And that's Ureni lethal. Well guys, you probably did not expect an absolutely crazy dragon deck for today. Here we are with the games that absolutely exceeded my expectations. So this was very fun. I hope you enjoyed, and we need to talk about the deck. But first, our absolute legend for today is of course Paolo Miglorini and my friend, this crazy dragon deck. One of the few, I think this is the only Strixhaven deck we made with dragons. This one is for you, and really thank you for supporting the channel and always just being super wholesome. So I hope this one brightened your day. Thank you for being part of the channel. And about the deck, you might spot that I kinda got inspired with this Math and Magic's deck, and we are using a lot of similar game plan with Shared Roots, Mind into Matter, and Lessons from Life. I didn't have more room for the Paradox because I kinda wanted the Dracosaur, and of course our top end is a little bit wild, but I hope you enjoyed it. Tell me in the comments if you like a little bit more creative decks than just turn 4 kills, and this is definitely one of them. And I'm a huge fan of dragons, man. I think we should be seeing cards like this all the time. And we also have the Quandrix, the Proof, which is not fully utilized in this version, but we made sure that we have some instants and sorceries, so we could go, Paradox into Lessons from Life, into like Ramp or something like this, so we still have some synergies, and of course a Flying Trample 6 mana dragon that already cascades you potentially into Dracosaur. That's one of the reasons we went for it. So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for supporting on Patreon. You guys are absolutely awesome for helping make those videos, and we wouldn't be here without you. Okay, without going full drama mode, really appreciate it, guys. And yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for watching until the very end. Tell me in the comments if you made it to this point, and see you guys tomorrow.